Welcome to the Creative Revival Podcast. I'm your host, Kate Kozar, a passionate photographer, devoted wife, and mother to two very energetic boys. 7 years ago, I blindly transitioned from a corporate job to pursue my photography dream, specializing in capturing love stories in the wedding industry, and I've never looked back. Join me on a journey as we explore the depths of mental health, relationships, parenthood, and business, while unraveling the intricacies of entrepreneurship in the creative industry. Through candid conversations and genuine connections, we'll explore the why and the how behind people's lives and create a safe haven for introspection and growth. From small town beginnings to global adventures, let's embark on this transformative exploration together. Welcome to a space where stories are heard and hearts are understood. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Creative Revival. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of the top places that you will want to look at getting married if you're looking at British Columbia. And if you are looking at British Columbia, I'm not going to ask why, because that is the most obvious answer. It is stunning. But you may be wondering where do I even start? There are so many amazing little scenic places all throughout. So I wanted to share with you the top 3 based off of my research, places that you can look at, that you can start looking for venues and for areas that you can start really picturing your day and bringing it to life. Okay, so location number 1 is Whistler. And before you go, that's the first, I want to say this is not in chronological order. This is not in order of preference. This is just 3 places to look. Don't complicate things. It's just 3 places to look into. If you are a couple who loves adventure and nature and want to be surrounded by like fresh lakes and mountain peaks and the most lush forests, Whistler is a fantastic option. And in Whistler, you have so many different venue options. And some options to look into are Whistler Olympic Park, Nita Lake Lodge, Dusty's Bar and Barbecue, Whistler Blackcomb. That's an incredible option if you're looking for like helicopters and all of that fun stuff. We have the Audain Art Museum and the Fairmont Chateau Whistler. You can't also forget the Whistler Sliding Center. Outside of Whistler, we're going to head into Vancouver and we're going to look specifically into a little neighborhood called Gastown. If you live in Vancouver, you may think there are so many better options than Gastown, but I just want you to think about the event and what you're actually looking at incorporating in your day. And Gastown is perfect if you're a couple who loves the idea of like rustic, romantic charm with cobblestone streets and beautiful historic landmarks and buildings all over. Think like modern, sophisticated, urban charm. You have gorgeous lofts. You've got industrial site warehouses that are out of this world. You have pubs, you have coffee shops, there are incredible rooftop venues. Some venues just throughout Gastown. I will give you a little list of that as well. So you have the Ironworks, Terminal City Club, the Kent, the Permanent Library Limited, Thistleby Your Wedding. I have no idea how to say that, but look into that one, it's stunning. The Penthouse Event and Business Suite, and the Beaumont Studios. Oh, and don't forget the Waterfall Building. That place is so cool. I've never seen anything like it. And the last place I really want you to look into is going to take you to Victoria. So just out of Vancouver, you're going to take the ferry. You're going to hit up Victoria. You are going to look up the Butchart Gardens. And it is pretty out of this world. Think fairy tale garden full of romance and intimacy and enchantment. This venue has meticulously manicured gardens, like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Enchanting pathways, those charming gazebos. I am dying to shoot here, so shout out if you are looking at getting married in Victoria at the Butchart Gardens. I'm your girl. If you're a couple looking at British Columbia and you're just kind of wanting to get an idea of where to start and where to start looking and you have no specific place in mind, I think these would be great starting points and places that would give you a really great idea of what you maybe do want and what you don't want, and you can go from there. If, on the other hand, you are avoiding the big traditional wedding and you're looking at more of an elopement style, I highly recommend reaching out to me and letting me know where you're looking at, part of my elopement packages, not only do you get the incredible photography team that I come with, but I also plan the whole thing for you. So I've got over 5 years experience in this industry and some incredible relationships with the community and connections with the community that I would love to pull you into. Just come and meet you exactly where you're at in your planning process and help you really secure things and paint that picture super clearly for how you want your day to look and what kind of experience you want it to be. Because experiences are everything for this day. Not only do I want you to have incredible photos, I want you to remember these moments and these events with your favorite person in the whole world. Be sure to download my free guide to planning an elopement in BC. I've included a link below for you, and I think that'll be really helpful. It does go over a ton of other venues and locations and options and just tips and suggestions on permits and vendors and so much more. So I encourage you, if you are curious genuinely about planning a wedding or an elopement in BC, I hope this episode was helpful, and I hope that you can find that guide that I created resourceful in some way. It is a pretty heavy guide, so it should include something that you can at least use to make some progress in your wedding planning. That's it for today, guys. And just a reminder, you can watch these episodes on YouTube, but if you're someone like me who likes to just listen to something to gear up for a wedding or to get you in the right headspace and you prefer to listen as a podcast, you can listen to this on Apple, Spotify, literally anywhere that you can get a podcast, you can find The Creative Revival. Love you guys. Thank you so much for checking back into this episode. Leave a little comment below of what you enjoyed the most of this episode, or maybe what you're looking forward to hearing and who you're looking forward to hearing from. I'm always open to suggestions on new guests for the podcast for my one-on-one interviews. And if you are somebody who's interested in having that one-on-one interview with me, please send me an email and read the show notes for more directions on how to get there. Stay connected, stay present, hit that like button, share this episode with a friend, like, subscribe, whatever you can do to show your support for the show is so beyond appreciated. Until then, we'll see you guys in just a few days for the next episode. I did it.